Truly fresh caramel apples like this one only come round once a year. In the USA, it's between late August and early November. In those few short weeks, at least 70 million of them are gobbled up. That's way too many to dip each apple by hand, so it takes some dizzying machines to make them as fast as we can eat them. Before you get to the caramel, you have to start with the right apples. These are Jonathan's, a super tart apple. They're perfect for caramel apples because their tartness is a good complement to the sweetness of the caramel. To find the Jonathans that are just the right size for caramel apples, hundreds of these tart apples spin through a series of white plastic rollers. These rollers separate further and further apart as they roll along. This is so the little apples drop through the gaps first, and the bigger ones hang on until the end. The mid-sized ones, which are just a little smaller than a baseball, drop out in the middle. And it is these apples that they use to make the caramel apples. In another part of the factory, the caramel is made from a simple recipe of condensed milk and corn syrup, along with a lot of sugar and some flour. Now for the hard part, getting the mix to caramelize or turn brown. To do that, the mix is heated to exactly 119 degrees. This is to trigger a chemical reaction between the sugar and the proteins in the milk that give caramel both its distinctive color and its rich flavor. As soon as the caramel is caramelized, it's pumped into a vat and poured into a dunking machine. Now the real fun begins. This is because the dunking machine works like a carnival ride for apples. And it's important the apples sit up straight and keep their stems and cores inside the seats at all times. Otherwise, the sticks won't go in right. These birchwood sticks are released by a machine one at a time into the jaws of a little holder. Once armed with a stick, the holders ride down the rails of the machine to meet up with the apples. A rotating lever pushes down on the holders, and this jabs the sticks into the apples. It doesn't matter if the apples are right side up or stem side down. If the cores are lined up right, the sticks will plunge into the center of the apple. The apples dangle on the ends of their sticks as they're plunged headlong into the dunk tank to get coated in warm caramel. The dunk is only half the ride, because as the apples lift out of the caramel, they're spinning to fling off the extra caramel before it cools and sets. It's a dizzying ride, like an apple waltzer. It's even more fun to watch in slow motion. Talk about your eye candy. Just look at all that caramel fly. The apples are spinning at 100 revolutions per minute. Hitting that precise speed is really important, because if the apples are spinning too fast, the hot caramel could splatter all over the factory. And if it's too slow, the caramel will be too heavy and it could slide off the apple. Once out of the caramel, the apples keep spinning so they can roll through a bed of chopped nuts. The rolling action makes sure the apples get a good, even coat of nuts all the way round. The roasted peanuts means yet another layer of flavor is added to the sweet caramel and the tart apple. The ride doesn't end until the apples are dropped by the holders into another bed of peanuts to cover their bottoms. Then the apples are plucked out and dropped into plastic packages that keep the caramel apples fresh for up to 21 days. But you'd better grab one quicker than that, because if you miss out, they won't be back until next year.